My Chemical Romance, one of the staples for emo music. I'm ranking their albums today. You know why? Because I felt like it. Alright, well, let's just get into this. Let's start with the worst. At number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Danger Days. Danger Days. Danger Days. Every track on there is just so shit. It's so happy. It's a change from all their other music. This is not what it's supposed to sound like. The Kids from Yesterday, however, great track, great song. And that's about it. That's all I got. That's move your body when the sunlight dies. Everybody hides your body from the scarecrow. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. It's like an hour and a half of that. It sucks. It's garbage. I can't listen to it. It physically hurts my brain to listen to, just like my voice hurts my brain to listen to for way too long. Anyway, let's move on to number 5, May Death Never Stop You. The only reason I'm including this is because it has that one song on it that was supposed to be on their next record, but they decided not to release the next record because they decided to break up as a band because they didn't want to drain themselves musically. Good job. You were failing as a band and you decided to stop, but now you're back together and they're probably going to make another album, which I'm really excited for. But that's not the point. The point is, May Death Never Stop You is number 5 only because it has a bunch of tracks on it that are good and from better albums. That's all I got. And then we have number 3, Life on the Murder Scene, which has Desert Song on it, which is a good track, but it just includes a bunch of songs that were from 3 Cheers from Sweet the Revenge. So there, it has number 3. Okay, now that I've rushed past those two, number 3. I don't care about the number placements, by the way, if you couldn't tell. The Black Parade. So The Black Parade is a very solid album, just about death in general and dying. The first 2 tracks, which are The End and Dead, they lead perfectly into one another. It's, a very, there's a word for it. The first track, The End, is just, it's very simple, and then it, there's a flat line at the end, and then it just explodes for the next track, which is Dead. And it's like the perfect lead up. This is How I Disappear, I Don't Love You, Sleep is especially, House of Wolves, Sleep is especially the best, but House of Wolves is really good too. All the tracks on there kind of lead really well into one another, except for the last 4. I usually end the album on Sleep. As soon as Sleep ends, I stop the album and I eject it from my DVD player, because I don't care about the last 4 tracks. I only care about those 10. But either way, that's all I have to say about this album. But it's really good. It gets a solid 8. It deserves an 8. Number 2, 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge. Now, you know how I mentioned Life on the Murder Scene earlier? Yeah, this is essentially what this is. It's Life on the Murder Scene, but it's not live, and their live vocals are garbage, man. I don't want to listen to him going... I don't want to listen to that. And yes, he does actually scream like that. It's pretty bad. But 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge, there's a lot of good songs on it. Helena, Give 'Em Hell Kid. Oh man, I'm really bad at remembering song names, but I know I like all the songs on there. All of them. All of them are great. Oh, the lead from Interlude to shit. What the fuck is the name? Well, what is the name? The lead from Interlude to... You see, I just had the name and then I forgot it again. Crap. But Interlude's a great interlude. And then it leads into another great track, which leads to another great track, which leads into another great track, it just keeps going. Every single track is super solid and super good and super amazing. And I enjoyed all the songs off this album. But now it's time for number 1, my favorite album, Bullets. AKA, I brought you my bullets, you brought me your love. So, first song, Honey, This Mirror Isn't Big Enough for the Both of Us, great opener. Revenge got like an 8.5, but this is like this is their magnum opus. This is the 9.5 for me. It's almost perfect in my head. It's like if they had mixed Revenge with this, then, you know, that's just shortened 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge, by the way. But if, you know, they mixed that album with this album, it would be perfect. 10 out of 10. But anyway, there's just so many solid tracks. Our Lady of Sorrows, Demolition Lovers is just a great outro song. Although I do not like the part where they're like, all we are is bullets, I mean this. Yeah, having to listen to that is garbage. Just like my vocal performance right there. Very garbage. But, yeah, it goes right back into being a good song. Like, right for the end. This is just a great album, overall. And honestly, you should listen to it. But that's all I have for this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.